Oh well, good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. What I've got for us today is a Nestor Martin Harmony 23 stove. There's a few little bits to take out of this one before we can sweep it, so I am just going to get the hoover and get all the ashes tidied up first, and then we'll take all the parts out. So just give me a moment, let me get the hoover sorted. Okay, right, we're ready to get the hoover on. I just had to pop outside and grab it. Okay, that'll do for now. So on this stove there is two funny baffle things. I think on this one, if I remember rightly, the upper baffle you can't get out because it's been fitted incorrectly. I think it's this one. Anyway, so I'm going to remove this top vermiculite baffle first so we can access that secondary baffle. Let's give that a vacuum off. To remove there's cast iron bricks, no side plates, back plate, top plate. This isn't a baffle, it's part of the baffle, but it's still part of the first baffle. So we'll get that out. Get the vacuum on that. Now it smelled very sooty when I came in this house. I don't remember seeing soot build up like this, so I just need to figure out why that has changed. Get this thing. Have a look at this soot. Look at that. You see? And it's crispy. Almost like honeycomb. Which is not ideal because that can block up the flue. Okay, so I'll take you inside a moment. Show you this other baffle up there. You see it? There. This. Now, it's supposed to slide back. Oops, sorry. It's supposed to slide back and off, and then I can access the flue through that. Because it's been fitted in such a way, it's a little lip is on the inside and not the outside. It has to slide that way, but it won't because it touches the back of the stove. Sorry, and so you can't get it out. So I can't remember if the full thing slides out. Just give me a second. If not, there is other access. Okay, you want to go that good angle. No. No. Okay. So what I need to do is have another hatch up here. I need to take that hatch off. I'll move you guys so you can see that. Let's get you hooked up. What was that? I'm just going to vacuum the hearth. That baffle's always been in wrong from when it was built by whoever installed it. I'm not going to mess with it because the little thing that it slides into is only held on with 4 screws, which are underneath this collar, and if they break, which they will, no doubt, then you've got to take all the stove out to repair it, and I'm not doing that. So we're going to go through this hatch here, which is convenient. I prefer to sweep through the stove, but this is fine. Some little nuts there. There we go. There's a paper seal, or ceramic paper seal on the door. Okay. Where does that go? It goes. Now let's have a nosy up the chimney, see what the soot build-up looks like. Okay, so this is into a square brick chimney. It does look quite tarry. You can't see very far. So I'm going to do this one with a whip head, I think, maybe, and see what it looks like after that. Okay, sounds like a plan. Just going to vacuum off the top of the stove. There we go. Just to go and grab a separate sheet to seal up this flue pipe, because I've not brought that in with me, so just bear with me. There we go, I'll just pop to the vans, grab this. Just allows me to seal up a bit better on this flue pipe. I brought in the plastic sheet for sealing up stoves and the door, which I do not need now. Okay. Just slide this on. I need to replace this sheet. The Velcro's getting a bit aged. Or if I cut the Velcro off and used bungee straps, that might be better, I think, in the future. Because it's annoying. Nice. There we go. I'm just going to do the same on the bottom, just use one set of Velcro, fold that over like that. There we go. You see that? There you go. It looks good, doesn't it? So the vacuum just goes on the nozzle. It provides me some vacuum in the flue pipe. Right, let's get to it. I'm going to push the rods out the top. There's no bird guard on this chimney, and it's quite straight, so I'm just going to use these rods, flexible rods. That one's all bent. You can hear it. No, I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. There you go. So the heavy deposits seem to be coming from very near the top, or from halfway upwards. That's where the flue gases cool down. Okay. I'm just going to pop outside and see if we're out the top yet. Give me 1 second. There we go, that's at the top now. There's no bird guard on this, it's just a straight open chimney pot. So I'm going to turn the hoover on, just give it a sweep in the same way we do all the other chimneys. Vacuum on. The top of the chimney pot, we can feel that. Another inside. Basically, I'm going to just keep doing the sweeping until the noise of the falling soot goes away or slows down. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The customer's just asked me to have a look at the glass. She says there's some marks appearing on the glass on the inside. So I'll do that at the end. So the noise is quieting down now as we come further down the chimney. There's not so much noise of falling soot. There we go, we're down at the bottom. So before I continue, I'm just going to tidy up a little bit of dust that's settled on top of the stove from somewhere. Stay up there, stay. Oh, no, okay. I put my vacuum too far away to reach. Okay, I need to remove the pipe first. There you go. That allows me to bring the rod down a bit further. Nice. Let's give that last bit of flue pipe a clean. There's a bit of a gap there and soot comes out of there. You find that when they're fitted this way, where there's no real seal, soot can escape. You've got to be careful. Okay, so I need to get the brush off. Take that down there, get that out of there, that's it. I'm just going to put the vacuum on again just to recover the soot from in the dust sheet. Fold that up to contain any loose dust. Right, what I need to do now is the chimney's it's still a bit tarry. There's no big chunks like we saw in the stove anymore. So I'm going to leave that for now. I think we need to possibly burn this stove a bit hotter. This lid is just burning wood. So the danger of that is if you don't burn it warm enough, you can get creosote built in the chimney. She has got a flue pipe thermometer, so I'm just going to see how, ask her a few questions in a minute, see how she burns it. So I need to look down now and see what's on top of that baffle that we can't remove. The baffle that cannot be removed. Oh yes, pile of soot. Let's get to that. Look at that. That's got it. So I'm going to reattach, refit the door. The paper seal's not in bad shape, I'm not going to replace it. There we go. So I'll sweep quite a few of these Nestor Martins. There is another one which is exactly the same, branded as Euro Heat, which I believe is the importer or something like that. Well, they're the same stuff. They have a few quirky things about them. The baffle arrangement, the secondary one, the metal one that I can't remove, sometimes that can fall out, and like I've already said, you have to take all the collar off to fix that. And it's a bit of a nightmare, but I've done it before. Right, I'm going to move it down now so we can see it in the stove, and we're going to clean the stove out, remove all the side plates and the back plate, clean it all out, and then we're going to go into the ash pan, clean the ash pan, and there's a little plate to remove in there. And then once we've done that, we need to check that the air control system is moving freely. It usually gets full of fluff, I find, on this model, so we'll check that too. And then we should be ready to go. So I'm just going to move it down, bear with me. Get it back on that, fastening you to the leg. There we go. There we go, can you see? bend you up there. A nice position so you can see inside, and then get some illumination there and there. Look at all that, and I can see that all that chunky stuff. There's a little bit of mortar I think attached to that, but so we've stopped just at the right time. We didn't get too aggressive with it, and then there's sort of build up along the back and generally around, so we're going to clean that out. Okay, you see in there. Right, I want to get the vacuum off. When I walked into the property, I don't know if I've mentioned, I could smell wood soot. It smelled like a wood stove, and you shouldn't really get that smell unless there's either a downdraft in the flue or that it's not been burnt efficiently, and there's lots of creosote build-up. It does stink. Go get what we can off that. These side plates do lift out. Let's move the vacuum closer to it, just do my head in. So you just lift them up and bring the back round. And take those out. Let's put that there. Free pipe thermometer. Yeah. Do you know what a free pipe thermometer is? So magnetic. Well, there's a magnet, so it's magnetic, and then there's a bimetal strip inside, and that actuates on as it warms up and cools down. It moves this little lever around into the, well, you want it in the optimum burn zone here. You see that? They're quite cheap. I would recommend one. And it enables you to get some feedback on how warm your flue is on your stove and whether you're running your stove efficiently. first before we get the back one out. Pull the back one down. Taking out. It's a reverse process. Put them in. When they're in good shape, they go in quite well. Yeah, just a bit there. That'll do. That torch does me in. Here we are. Okay, so we need to. So the baffle we can't remove is still there. That drops over there like that. And then this thing is homemade. But it works, which is fine. So we'll get that in here. Let's do it this way. There we go. And that sort of sits on a lip. Get you in there. Look. See if I can see what's going on. Yeah. So I think that sits on this metal plate I've just put back in, and then there's some little lugs there, look, you see? That it sits on. You should come forward a bit, that one. There we go. Same on that side. And it sits on those lugs. And then the fumes, the volatiles, go up that gap there. You see? That gap. You can feel the draft, which is good. Let's bring you guys around. Now we're going to do the ash pan. So there's a tool to open this ash pan. It's a fancy Allen key for the handle. Open up that door. Ash pan is in there. Again, the tool's meant to. Not sure why. There we go. Operator error there. The tool goes in. And the ash pan's full of soot. housing where the ash pan goes, there's a metal plate with a hole in it. We can lift that up, take that out, and then we can clean underneath of it. This is an overcomplicated stove, but I don't mind doing them because they, even though there's a lot of bits to do, it's pretty straightforward. I say overcomplicated, it's a complicated stove, but it's easy to deal with. Goes a long way of that if you're a chimney sweep. That's clean in there. That back in. Ash pane. Door closed. With the special tool. It's a bit overkill, but there you go. So, all we've got now is the air control mechanism. Air control mechanism. There's two flaps which are operated by this lever here. Okay, and then this opens and closes, or allows the flaps to open and close a certain amount. So that's full, and then that's closed. And it's not really fully closed, but it reduces the how far they can open. So I just want to make sure that they're moving and they're not full of fluff, which is what I normally find. So put some light down there, and then we can all go and have a look, can't we? Let's put you off there, bring you around, and see if I can show you. What I'm going to do is take you off your mounting because it's very difficult. Just give me a second. Right, you're off your mounting. Let me bring you around. Can you see? If I actuate these things, you see it's full of fluff and cobwebs. Opens and closes, and if I open it all the way, there's like a cam that works against those flaps, and then they can open more. Can you see that? It's full of fluff. And there is one of them, a little tiny air inlet, which is sort of attached to one of the flaps. I think it's the back one. It's got a spring on it, and you can adjust that so it's always open. I think the measurement's 11mm on these. So I'm going to get around there. Let me bring you guys in, because I can't see very much. And I'm going to get my mirror and see if I can see what's going on. Okay, just fluff. Must be a good place for spiders. Okay. So the one that's let me just, before I say anything. Okay. Okay. Can you see? I hope you can. So they're both opening and closing as they should, independently of each other. Okay. And that cam is reducing what they do. It's fully closed though, so we don't want fully closed. I want to adjust that back one so it's open a little bit. I don't know if you can see, my hand's probably right in the way. You see it? It's like a little, got a black knob on it and a spring. Can you see it? And it just allows me to adjust. There we go, that's a bit more open. Got a bit more. There's a lot of fluff on it. And that stops the customer shutting the stove right down and creating tons of creosote. It allows some air in all the time. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. Okay. Let me see. There you go, the spring thing, you see, there's a long spring on with a black knob, and it just adjusts that small flap, and it's a bit lower than the other, it doesn't shut fully. The whole mechanism is working. Right, that will do. Happy with that. So there you go, so Nestor Martin Harmony 23, I think, yes, Harmony 23, all cleaned out. I'm going to give it a smoke test in a minute. I'm going to check on this glass. I think she's talking about some marking on the glass there. You might not be able to see it. It's pretty normal. It's the heat creating like surface cracks. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Just glinting away on the glass. I ain't going to worry about that for now. There is two glasses on this stove, an inner and an outer. So right, I'm going to close this video out now. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and possibly subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.